Guard it with...
Oh God.
Follow my lead.
All right. There's a Hey, got more frozen blood. Suttungr's Outrider eliminated Ljethr. Alright. Jotun helmet.
This area is off limits.
Did I miss something? Can't help Get behind if you can! Hot stuff!
Two flame people. Alright. Nice. Let's see what's next. Ah. Follow my lead, I'm gonna die. Ah. Alright, let's go.
The bastards!
Whoa! He's on the water.
You're finished!
Oh, damn.
Hey, come here!
Ha! Can't. Oh, he tried to.
Throw the dog off stride! Curse this!
He's dead.
Won't survive, fool!
Shut up.
I found some lonely treasure, Eivor.
Give me a hand with this.
Alright. Is that it? I think that's it, actually. That's literally all there was here.
Right, let's get back to the ship.
Inside this house. I think I'm good. Alright, let's see. Heroic Scholar. Scattered throughout Svartalheim, the heroic sagas recount the epic misadventures of the dwarf Gylfulsi. Spellbinding in their own rights, these 5 tomes also inspire new boasts for Havi to use in the Valkyrie arena. Find them all to unlock the full suite of boasts. I guess maybe... And I still need quite a few more. There's treasure over here? It's in Eitri. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, my poor mount is dead.
I've seen the sigil from the vault around here before. Find it, and I may find the culprit. Amid all this excitement, I have had little time to dwell on Ragnarok. When will the storm break? Tomorrow? Or far in the future? I think the latter more likely. I have Loki imprisoned for whatever role he has played in Baldur's predicament. His son, too, is bound by my chains. And what of Suttungr? The prophecies say he must play a part in Ragnarok. For now, he is merely the abductor of my child, not... Amid all this excitement, I have had little time to dwell on Ragnarok. When will the storm break? Tomorrow? Or far in the future? I think the latter more likely. I have Loki imprisoned for whatever role he has played in Baldur's predicament. His son, too, is bound by my chains. And what of Suttungr? The prophecies say he must play a part in Ragnarok. But for now, he is merely the abductor of my child, not the bringer of the Twilight. Still, once Baldur is safe, I will return to Asgard and raise an army. Muspelheim must be conquered, without mercy.
Damn. Alright. Wow, 390? Interesting. There's a lot of stuff here. What the hell? There's a mystery right there. Borley?
Think. If not here,
Where you going, bro?
Now, where is it?
Are you all right? It is not safe to be out here.
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel of Svartalfheim. There's nowhere safer, I assure you. No, I merely seek a toy my son dropped. But no matter, he has more than enough at home. And I must get back. My wife will be wondering where I got to. Come, walk with me a moment. I shall introduce you to my boy. He's always wanted to meet an Aesir. Now, I understand
crazy,
your
man.
concern. We too have heard the Muspels are coming. But I failed to see what they could want in Svartalfheim.
But they are already here, close by even. That is why I urge you to find shelter.
You Aesir. I have heard how you are famed for your sense of humor. Tell me, have you met Thor?
We are very close, yes.
My son, he loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures. Perhaps you could spare us a tale, if you have time.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, yes, of course.
Where are your people?
My people? Why, all around us. Probably looking at us from their windows. But pay them no heed. It's not every day an Aesir.
What is it?
Forgive me, I must have forgotten your name. Keep calling you Aesir, which feels quite rude of me.
I have many names. My friends call me Havi. You may too.
Oh, thank you. Havi. A fine name.
Let's get you home.
Oh, yes, yes. Here, my home is this next one. I must ask, mind your step. My wife only just potted the lovely plants this morning, and do you see that?
See what?
Muspels going into my home. No!
What now?
Holy crap.
Is that it? No.
This toy hammer. Is this?
Mjolnir, yes. My son's pride and joy. Tell me, have you met Thor?
As I said, we are very close, yes.
My son. He loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures. Perhaps you could spare us a tale. If you have time. He should be here. Any moment now. He should be here.
Damn.
My friend, you must leave this place. It is not safe, and I think you may know that, yes?
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel of...
Forgive me, my friend. I will not be able to stay any longer. Please pass on my regards to your wife and son.
You're leaving? Oh, but I'm sure there'll only be a moment.
I must, get back to my own son. I'm sorry.
I understand. Of course.
I hope you find that which you need.
Find? Oh, yes. I was looking for something. I'm sure it'll turn up.
Good luck to you.
Damn. Poor guy. Remnants. One mystery. Alright.
The guards here are vigilant.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Confront the murderer.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Darn Herod. Damn it. Oh my god. Hate This happens, man. Where's the entrance at? What's up?
Part of one.
Target practice. Come on!
Part of key.
You're hopeless!
Together we conquer! Message! Flank the idiot! Press hard! Away!
Dead for life, worm!
What's up, bro?
Third key. Looks as though it may be complete.
Wait, so... Oh, here we go. No, you... fool. Aw, really? Okay. What are you doing? There you go. Ha! Nice. What's this? Fire giant cloak. Sweet. Alright, 6 points. Let's see, letter to Sinmar. Beloved Sinmar, mistress of my heart, I have given great thought to our conversation, and I believe there are several candidates to consider. Hyrrokin has been spotted in Svartalfheim, no doubt fleeing from Suttungr's cutthroats. Her hunger would be most delicious. I suggest that you send your chosen to hunt her down. Speaking of Suttungr, I have heard rumors that his outriders are lurking in the lonely places. Their leader, a certain raker, may be of interest to us. Her Hugr is quite potent, I am sure. Finally, there are whispers of a Jotun more powerful than either of these. You know the one. The right hand of Suttungr. Still pursuing her will be a most dangerous sport. Food for thought. Your eternal admirer, devoted plaything, and most loyal of servants, Calder. Huh. Is that the guy?
The ritual at the vault was once here. Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit was deciphering elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hugrs.
Interesting.
culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels.
I don't care.
A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Ljethr are aware.
More? Oh, it's way up there. There's blood up here.
The vault is marked here, along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. You're light on your feet, Eysa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Kalder, an adept in magic. Or Seidr, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seidr. At least not as I know it. He is using something called a Salakar. It's part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.